Fatalis. Really liked that game growing up. It was very forward-looking. Did I finish Resident Evil with surviving? No, not yet. Not yet. Still need... I think we may do a little bit more of the Resident demo later. SNP Demos, can I explain what wait mode is and how to use it effectively? Wait mode is just pausing. It's automatic pausing, and it happens whenever you don't do anything in the game. It's a combat mode you can enable in options. And the only real benefit to wait mode is A, it allows on-demand scanning. So you know how every so often Ignis will be like, here's the weaknesses of the enemy, blah. Well, you can do that on every enemy when you have wait mode on. And then of course it pauses the game. So you can kind of, you know, work with your targets a bit easier and stuff like that. But I did normal combat, non-wait mode, for like 95% of the game. I actually only turned it on permanently in these dungeons. Yep. All right, guys. Prepare your butts, bros!
Hey,
we're doing it live.
Here's the door.
ESO has been out for over 2 years. Thanks for making me feel old! Oh, man. Yeah, Nix Abyss. Very cool. Good to see you, by the way, Nix. What PSVR games are you going to be playing? Well, we played a little of Robinson The Journey, which I'll probably pick up again at some point, this morning. And, oh. Hey, does this dungeon look different? A little bit.
Let's move.
And then we also played the Resident Evil demo, and that was a huge amount of fun. And then we played a little bit of Eve Valkyrie, and Eve Valkyrie started really cool, but when I realized like what the gameplay loop was going to be, it actually got pretty like repetitive, I should say. Yeah. Oh, cool, Kazuma. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Dishonored was also made by Arcane. Pretty amazing, dude. Arcane has made so many good games.
Indeed. Right.
Arcane has made so many good games. It's pretty nuts. All right, guys, only 99 to go. We're almost there. We're basically at the end.
Whoa! One shot!
On a bright note, I think I will most likely get that skill I've been working towards for a long time here. That's awesome. Yaokun, man, still not used to Ko without glasses, right? That looks so weird. Like I said this morning, the last time I wore contacts was back when I was DJing. I haven't worn contacts in years. Years. Don Eagle, you may want to look at Robinson. That game seems like one of the first real games in VR that I played. On that note, tomorrow we're going to be playing. Tomorrow morning we're playing Job Simulator, which I've not played at all, and we're also going to check out the Batman VR game, which looks really cool, but I don't know much about it. And then at some point when I get back, after I get back from Texas and drop frames, we're also going to do an Elite Dangerous VR stream, I think, with like the X52 joystick and the Oculus Rift, and I'm going to get Twitch chat in my cockpit and all that stuff. It's going to be awesome. Pretty excited. Ko is still searching for his true love, Tatsu. That's right. That's right. Do I have any of my DJ mixes anywhere? No, unfortunately, I stored all of my content on SoundCloud, and years ago they did the DMCA takedown on all of my mixes. So, unfortunately, none of my mixes are. Well, they may be on my DJ laptop, but that's like in the bottom of a box in my storage somewhere. I should see if I can find an old DJ mix. That'd be cool. Madrika, voice attack for ED. Please try it out. You will love it. Maybe I should check that out, Madrika. Although I have to admit, Madrika, in VR, it's very satisfying doing all the commands using the the joystick and stuff. It's pretty cool. Ooh, this was a boss in the last dungeon. Rude. Wait. Hold on. Oh God, that doesn't look good. All right, we got to scan this one more time. I thought this guy was dagger immune, or dagger was non-resistant, but. Synthetic, what is your stance on Bethesda not giving out review versions to avoid bad reviews before release? Well, okay, you got to be real careful, Synthetic, because what you just said is, what's your stance on Bethesda not giving out review copy versions to avoid bad reviews before release? Synthetic, I really, although that could be a contributing factor, I don't think that that's the only reason Bethesda's not giving out games early. For instance, I was pretty damn pleased to not know the ending to Dishonored 2 when I was playing it. I hated the fact that I knew the ending to Fallout 4 a week before I played it. So for me personally, I think it's great that Bethesda is not giving out their games early. I think it's awesome. Works for me. I'm gonna buy their games anyway, so I don't care about the reviews. I don't let other people tell me if a game is good or bad. So I think it's actually better that they're not giving their game out weeks early like they used to. I'm all about that decision. That's my opinion.
Hey, Ignis, all we've got.
Oh, don't avoid it! You take your comeuppance. And here's the deal, though. If you really want to, know if a game's good or bad before you buy it, which is totally understandable, all it means is you have to wait a day. You have to wait a single day. Because just like Dishonored 2, you know, the second Dishonored 2 came out, there were, that night, almost every major site had reviews out. So that's really the only thing. The most you'll have to wait is a day for your review after release. And then you'll know if you want to buy it or not. Is that easy?
Finally. Ignis! Hell's out, choppers!
Go! Yeah!
Nothing personal.
This is very concerning that a boss this difficult is like on the 5th floor of this dungeon.
Say your prayers.
This is gonna be a really tough dungeon. Let's do a potion. Oh, I'm definitely a stone. What is my stance on pre-order bonuses? Not a fan, but to each your own. I mean, you know, whatever. Thankfully, pre-order bonuses have never been absolutely insane, so it hasn't been a huge issue. With that being said, pre-order bonuses on playing a day early and stuff. I mean, that's you know, that's something I know a lot of people are very concerned about. So I'm very much in each their own with pre-ordering and stuff. I personally, any game I'm interested in, I'm gonna buy it anyway, so I don't mind pre-ordering it. A lot of people get super pissed when others say they pre-order stuff, but guess what? I pre-order stuff all the time. If I know I'm gonna play it, then I'll pre-order it. That doesn't, I don't care about that at all.
One shot. That was close. Eyes forward. Sorry about that.
Did I like Mafia 3? I liked the character and story of Mafia 3. I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it made a terrible Mafia game, though. I don't think it should have been called Mafia 3. But characters and story were really good. What level am I? 99. Draconius Maximus says you're in a hugely different position than everyone else. Correct. It's almost like you wonder why people ask me, right? People ask my opinion, I'm gonna give it. Like, that's just how it works. Paco, good point. Yep. X-Wing Mike, I know. That's a concern of mine too, man. AKA Slendy. As someone who played 2 different Final Fantasies and didn't like them, do you think I would like Final Fantasy 15? It looks different enough and... Did you mean to end it there? But, regardless, AK Sunday, here's the deal. You started that tip with, as someone who played 2 different Final Fantasy games and didn't like them, do I think I like Final Fantasy 15? The answer is no. Probably not. This game is still primarily a Final Fantasy game, even though it has a really interesting and more kind of action-oriented combat system. And there's a lot of stuff in this game that isn't traditional Final Fantasy. I'd say more than 75% of it is standard Final Fantasy. So, that being said, no, I don't think there's anything in this game that would make you like a Final Fantasy game if you played 2 of them and didn't like those. So, probably isn't the answer you wanted, but it's the answer that I think is probably most accurate. But again, this is a really cool game, so, you know, I'd still say give it a try. Is there a demo for this game? I don't remember. There may or may not be a demo for this game. No, actually, I don't think there is. Never mind. I don't think there is. Are you still alive? Oh. Call me K. I know. And then what?
I'm comfortable just
Tell
being
me.
alive.
Do you think you'll go back to Subnautica with VR? Actually, I was told that Subnautica is not great in VR because if you know in Subnautica you have that constant rocking motion, and I've heard that apparently they just moved that to VR. So when you're in VR in Subnautica, apparently you're always like moving with the tide and it's really bouncy, and I've heard people that like never get queasy in VR have gotten queasy in Subnautica. So I love Subnautica and I'm sure I'll play it again, but I don't know if I'm gonna do, you know, the VR experience in Subnautica. What is a superior restorative? Gradually restores HP? That's weird. I'm trying to decide when I should use my Mega Elixirs and stuff. I think I'm gonna kind of hold out as long as I can here.
Oh, whatever that is, it's disgusting. Quit your crying.
Watch out!
And we can always use it, you know, at the last minute kind of thing. Ow!
Appreciate it.
Let's get some,
Watch out!
get some blindsides going on here.
Hey, Ignis!
Crit, crit, crit! Oh, no crit.
Try this on for
There's
size.
an oh wait, of course there are demos of Final Fantasy 15. That's right. There are
Say
demos.
your prayers.
Yeah, because that's what everyone played before they came out. I'm sorry. So yeah, definitely check those out.
No.
Oh, here we go. Get him, dudes. Lay into this guy.
Eyes forward.
Oh, sorry about that.
Dude, this guy is just locked onto me. I'm trying to get behind him for some blind sides, link strikes. It's just not working out.
Ignis!
Come on, crit.
No, we got.
Boom!
No quarter. Try this on.
Ko, how do you know if it's going to be a crit or not before the move happens? Oh, look at the title bar. If the title bar is green, then it's not a crit. If it's gold, then it is a crit. I'll show you here in a second. Oh, one second. Actually, maybe we'll have to. Okay, here we go. Check out the title bar at the very top.
Hey, Ignis, instructions.
Not a
Everything we have.
That one was green. Oh, he's dead already. That works.
Impressive.
Not to start a war here, but just curious if you have a favorite platform. My platform of choice is
I want to
PC.
just flop onto a
If it's
hotel
out on
bed.
PC and I can play it on
Cannonball
PC,
for
I
me.
play it on PC.
Camp's not gonna cut it tonight.
After that, I put Xbox One and PS4 on the same level, but I will say that I feel that the game selection is better on the PS4. But the Xbox One also has some advantages
Stay
as well,
alert.
so it's really just whatever you prefer these days. No system is better enough than the other to warrant really getting it. It's just whatever one you like. All the big releases generally come out on both anyway. Except exclusives, and exclusives are the devil in every case. So we can get this
All better?
back. Go. Yeah, there we go.
That's that.
Oh, Mr. Nice Guy.
Showtime.
Ignis,
Crit. Ah, damn it.
get back. Ah!
Lucarkia, no, I don't play
That's
that.
that.
I'm hoping the Switch will be awesome. We'll see. That'd be nice.
Oh, Mr. Nice Guy.
That music though. Is he facing me?
Are we doomed?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure we're doomed.
It's nice knowing you guys.
Here goes nothing.
Ignis. Yeah. Of course.
Hey, Ignis.
With everything we have.
Am I noticing much of a difference between the PS4 and the Pro? No, not really. Not yet.
Got it on its last legs. Let's put it out of its misery.
Nothing close.
These guys have so many hit points, dude.
Try this on for size. No.
There we go.
On top of it.
Whew. Yes! Woo! That was a big one. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Do you have any ribbons? No, I don't
Is what amazes me.
think so. I don't think I have any. I can go buy a ribbon, or I could have gone and bought a ribbon, but yeah, I don't have one right now, unfortunately. Emperor's anklet. Oh. Yoink. Yeah, well, let's try that. Let's try that. Do I have any other gear I need to look at? We have so much stuff. I need to go on a sell, I think. Let's get my Knight's anklet. And I don't think we have better than platinum. Nope. Okay, good. That's fine.
I'm just amazed we actually made it.
I wonder if there's going to be a camp here. And I wonder if when we get to it, we can backtrack to it. Oh, V-Wolf. Yeah, the Magic Shield, at least I think the Magic Shield should be equipped on someone.